Hello everyone. So I'm just inside Dollar Tree and I haven't seen these anywhere else. They're very well done. Cute options here, and some of them even light up. They have the little towels. I love these magic towels, especially when the kids are little. It's great for them. And they last for years. If you're making a wreath, definitely grab these before they're gone. I thought I'd take a little bit of time here because sometimes you do ask if I could take my time in the coloring section, but it is that time of year for stocking stuffers, and you can roll these and it would look, my mom used to roll magazines and put them in a paper towel tube and then wrap it like a candy, and it always looks so cute. So I still do that for the kiddos. Well, it depends on what I get them, but if it's something I can roll up in a tube. Do these paint by number books color properly, or paint with water? This one's a pretty coloring book. I'm not familiar with the theme, but maybe somebody is. They have, I don't know if I really love that, but it might encourage you to finish the page because it's less coloring. And they have some with the thicker pages. I know that I've found some really nice coloring books. Yeah, these pages are pretty good. Some are paper thin, super thin pages, and then others are okay for markers, etc., right? So they have some mini, and they have lots of Disney coloring books. Hopefully it gives you some inspiration as to what you may need, or if you'd like to color. And there's Bluey. They come with stickers. I know there's a Christmas one that I've spotted as well. Cute pages here. So there's some activity pages and coloring. I'm specific and I like a white page for coloring, but then for my paper crafts, I actually don't mind the brownish pages. These are new. They're scented, but it looks like they have like a plastic cap or guide. I purchased one of these and removed these are really nice for junk journaling or just journaling in them. But if you don't like the little saying on the top, just use acetone to remove it. These are different, the pages. I actually like the little black and leather effect notebooks. Lots of pens to choose from. I always like to look. And these are, yeah, they have like prints and stuff. I'm not a huge fan when there's designs on pages. I don't know why. I'm always looking for little things to make ephemera or layering paper, stuff like that when it comes to paper crafts. Those are good actually for making shakers. Like you just need acetate. I was hoping to find a sketch pad that has like a vellum paper. Not too long ago, I found a beautiful pad and it was almost like vellum, and I'm able to make my own designs on the printer. This is cute. I like the checkered effect. This is new here at Dollar Tree. It's Ninja Turtles. Very nostalgic. I think it's one of those inflatable swords. And they have so many little toys. It's pretty heavy, I guess. Like, kind of, there used to be a name for those balls that we used to play with. They were almost filled with little beans or something. They were beanie bags. Beanie balls? No, I can't remember. Anyways, there's a whole bunch of these little guys. I think that they're a little too pricey, to be honest, individually. As a stocking stuffer, I don't know. Do kids like these things? They look fun here on display, but I think they just get tossed to the side. Yeah, I've been looking for Sesame Street figures because my niece loves the little ones. She likes holding these. Bought her Minnie and Elmo. I cannot find it. They had Big Bird and Cookie Monster and all of them when I was looking, and now they have nothing. So, and I've checked a few Dollar Trees. With my luck, it just seems Sesame Street is completely discontinued or sold out. I'm not sure. If anyone sees them, please let me know. I often come to the hair accessories and I think of how you can use them as ornaments on a tree. You can clip this in your tree. How cute would these bows be clipped on the branches? I don't know, just different things you can do. There's, the big bows. I wish that they had some more of these. You can clip them on as well as a bow, but they're butterflies. Like these could be clipped on. There's some really long, streamy satin looking ones, or yeah, these ones here. So cute with the little stud in the middle. But they have these ones that have the really long tails, and they have different colors. I think there's black as well, but those tend to sell out fast. I'm not sure if people are actually using them in their hair or using them for decor. But anyways, it's always nice to look at things like this. Look, these are cute too. Nice for Christmas, for a little one with an outfit and you need to dress their hair up a little bit. There's some new socks in the kids department, or the kids side. There's Smurfs and little sloths, Teletubbies, and there were some left over from Halloween as well. I know some of you were searching for them, so if you do pop into your Dollar Tree, you might find them kicking around. There's some space ones. There's 3-pack ones, so be mindful of that because you will get a better value if you get the 3-pack versus just the one. And it looks like, could it be that spring? No, these are Peeps. So there might be some of you who are able to tell us down below in the comments if the Huggies is a good price. This is a brand name, so it's $2 a pack. I'm not sure how much these packs would cost. This one here has the hard cover, so I always think that they're better, especially if you're traveling with them in the car and stuff, but I'm not sure. So for those who do use baby wipes, maybe you can let us know if the value is here for them. And yeah, there's some small packs, which is definitely not going to be a good price. Some of you have been searching for these. Just wanted to let you know I have been finding boxes of them at all of the Dollar Trees I go to. So I'm not sure how you apply them. Some people have said really nice things about it, and then I really haven't heard anything bad. If you have anything bad to say, maybe let us know. Knocking things over. I didn't realize that Revlon carried like creams and lotions and stuff. I feel like I'm familiar with Revlon conditioner and shampoo, but maybe some makeup. I don't know. And all of a sudden now there's like lotions and there's this. Yeah. If anyone knows if this is a good product. I mean, Revlon is a brand name, but I just don't know if this stuff is good. And there's a few options here. Some of you have said that you love these new lotions, especially the cashmere smell. Lots of lip balm, and there's some new stuff here I'm not familiar with, so if you've tried something and you highly recommend it, feel free to share. These are new, they're travel, but I'm not even sure exactly what you put in them. They look like they refill from the bottom, which is great. So it's like a pressurized, right? I have a little perfume bottle that I do the same too for travel. So, and then there's some like novelty type masks. I'm not sure how safe they are, to be honest. I just want to talk a little bit about the stickers and my situation with Dollar Tree lately. I just feel like, or maybe it's just me and it doesn't happen to anyone else, but if there's no sticker on the item, I'm expecting it to be the base price, technically $1.50 or $1.75, depending where you live. And when you get home or when you're walking out, you check your receipt and you see that you've been charged more than. I'm finding that's an ongoing thing more and more regularly. I feel like Dollar Tree is not super organized at the time for all these price increases or differentiating prices on different items. This is so tempting for me because of the little strawberry shortcake character, paper, being able to use in paper crafts. Anyways, I'd love to hear what your experience is with the pricing of items on the way out. If your Dollar Trees are going through the same thing, or if that's not even, there's no variety in pricing. So anyways, lots of item finesse, something that's a bit nostalgic as well. Anyways, so that's my little vent for the day. So which one do we think is being replaced? They're both the exact same size, different quantities. Thinking for paper crafts, this would be really cute paper. And these are new tins. I know some of you absolutely love all these tins for Christmas baking and stuff. So if you see something you like, I highly recommend you grab it while you see it, because as the weeks kind of go by, these will unfortunately sell out. What are you going to be baking for the upcoming holidays? Either I know some of you will be celebrating Thanksgiving and Christmas. I'm trying to think if I'm going to do a ton of goodies this year, or I don't know. I'm feeling like I'm in the baking mood right now, but as the days progress, let's see. Anyways, I have tons of sprinkles. These are mini marshmallows. Might be great for a hot cocoa bar. We have food coloring here now too. So if you do need some, I think that's a really good price. I just don't know what you need food coloring too much for. These are little wafers. And all this stuff is made by the Twinkle brand. There's some Laura Secord stuff here. I love the Joyful. Really good product. And the tea. I think I should grab another one of these. I actually really like this tea. I mean, I still have a pack at home. They have the iced tea. I haven't tried this, but it's by the same company and you'll find it at Walmart. These are such beautiful sketchbooks. They're brand new to Dollar Tree. I'm just going to show you the colors, and then there's one without the little flap so that I can flip through it for you. But here isn't this beautiful? Are you into junk journaling or just diary, like a diary or anything really? I'm going to put this one back nicely because the paper was undone. Somebody must have taken it apart, but I'll put it back together. Some lined paper. I'm kind of finicky when it comes to some of these little notebooks, but I wish some of them were just all blank pages. That would be amazing. How cute are these? I've never seen charms like this, and there's lots in a pack. Look, there's like a gummy bear. These are all baseball, so if you have oh my gosh, what would you make with them? Would you attach them to jewelry? I'm not even sure. Maybe, if you're junk journaling, you can attach it as a charm. Really cute. I wish they had some Christmas themed ones. That would be amazing. It looks like it repeats. I'm near the checkout. This reminded me of Minnie Mouse, but they're all new zebra pens. I just don't know how they work, but zebra typically makes a good pen. And look what's hiding up here, Grinch. I just have to show you how cute. You can stick this in a tree, use it as decor. I finished checking out and I spotted these. How pretty. Which one is your favorite? What bag do you like the best? I'm not sure. They're all so nice. I'm happy to see that they have quite a good selection here of Christmas or seasonal finds. But the number one thing is the little white lights. I actually really love having these on hand. They come in handy every time throughout the season. Sometimes like a little area of my strands, they just go, and not the whole strand, and then I just add them. These are back. They were available last year. Some cute little ornaments. I purchased these and love the way they twinkle in my tree, but they were a little bit more white than that yellow. And then the bells with the metal bells, they're rarefying these days because now they've been replaced with a plastic one, which is a little bit disappointing. So this is the first time I'm actually seeing the Christmas candy dispensers. I don't know if anyone is doing anything else with them, DIYing them into something unique. If you have any ideas, feel free to share them down below. It always helps. These are the coloring tablecloths, and it looks like there might be... No, they're all the same print. And they have a variety of tablecloths and lots of paper napkins as well. I wanted to take a look and see if this is a new tray. We've never had these serving trays before. They remind me of like IKEA almost, when you get a little food tray. A food court, I guess. Okay, so it got really busy in the Christmas area, so I just scooted over to the side of the dollar store and thought I'd share if there's any little toys that you need for your fur babies, even for Christmas. There seems to be some brand name stuff. But then we'll go back to the Christmas stuff. These are cute. I just like sour pooch. Oh my gosh, I was reading something else there for a sec. And the pop. These are like Lays, but they say lazy. They're cute too. I think these are made for cats. Lots of treats here. And food, of course. And they have bowls. I use ceramic bowls with Bear. For kitties, are they different? Should they use ceramic bowls or plastic? I don't know this brand, but I see it here quite often. I wonder if this would be good for at night, would be reflective for nighttime walking. Look at this. When I needed it for Halloween to put down the inflatables, this would have come in handy. But I have some metal ones I bought at a different dollar store. Hopefully they last me again for next year. The wind was pretty strong and then it died off, so it didn't break any of the metal pegs. There's some little gadgets here all the time that catch your attention. Anyone doing anything fancy with the toolbox or as a gift box, stuffed with goodies this year? I know that's a trend usually for Father's Day. So I have been noticing that Dollar Tree keeps putting out new things. Like this looks like a little Jell-O pudding type container. It's quite cute. But there's the Shoopa Shoops and the Pop-Tarts. There's so many different lip balms. Perfect for stocking stuffers, actually. I think that they are. And they have new nail clippers. I don't know if there's one that works better than another when it comes to the brands, but look at this. Some, like a lip cream. If there's a favorite of yours here, this is new as well. They're lip oils and kind of a tube, which is nice and easy. You don't have to. Anyways, I'll go through this stuff and see if there's anything that catches your attention. Maybe, isn't this a popular little doll cartoon? Oh, my favorite. I have to see if there's any of my color here. I often wonder about this. The packaging is not very enticing, but how are the colors? Because there's a lip gloss and a lipstick, so kind of have a dual. And I've had really good luck with the LA Colors lip gloss that I absolutely love. And these as well, I'm wondering, the Clean Beauty. These are so nice. They would have been perfect for Halloween, but these deep colors are hard to come across. So if you're going to mix the colors, this looks like a nice red too. Oh my gosh. I have butterfingers today. Maybe I should stop trying to buy things and saying, leave me on the peg. Don't buy me. This is really great too for a stocking stuffer if you love the movie The Night Before Christmas. And they have this. This matches the little. They had nail polishes as well for Bubble Yum. See, there's just so many nice things here. And sometimes you pay $10. I know some lip glosses can be $30 at Sephora. And honestly, I've used the Dollar Tree LA Colors. This is a lip mask, by the way. I've used the Dollar Tree LA Colors, and I've bought like fancy lip glosses at Sephora, and they work exactly the same. Exactly the same. Calming Nighttime Cream. This, I haven't tried creams, that I will be honest with. About, I guess. I saw some girls chatting and they said this was a dupe of a high brand. I don't know which one it is, to be honest. So maybe somebody else has an insight. And they have these like oil drops and primer. And they have, if these work well, please let me know, because I have little spray bottles that refill for perfume, but I don't have product bottles like that. that are pressurized, if that makes any sense. Are these brushes nice? I love the gold handle. Sparkly. Some more lip glosses and lip balms, I should say. So there's the Bubble Yum here, Jolly Rancher, Sour Patch. So if you're looking for stocking stuffers, I know that toiletries are usually like a pretty good staple, but so are toothbrushes and toothpaste. So there's some pretty Colgate boxes here. Easy to wrap, it looks like. Do you wrap your stocking stuffers or do you just stick them in the stocking? And this one's a 2-pack, which is pretty reasonable compared to paying the same price for one. So anyways, go through here and see what else. There's some little tube squeezers. Those could come in handy for the kids just as they're working their way through the, you know what, for toothpaste or even for glue, like if you have E6000 glue, sometimes it's hard to squeeze those bottles, those tubes, you know what I mean? So even for your craft room, these are cute too. You can take them apart. If you're doing an advent calendar, you have to get a little bit strategic with making your packages and your money stretch. Lots of nail kits. I feel like these are new. Some of these patterns, I don't know. I haven't been really on top of the nails lately. I didn't notice when it was fall, but now I've kind of, what is this? Oh, nail polish remover. Pretty little nail tips. And some tools. One of you was asking if the Merry Christmas containers came out to give you a heads up. So they're along the top of shelves, so just be mindful. And these tend to sell very fast for cookie exchanges and all of that stuff. These, what do you use them for? I don't think you're putting cookies in them, are you? It's more like Elf on the Shelf would be great to leave little mail letters. That's what we used to use it for, but other than that, I'm not sure. And these tins, I love the patterns, but I just don't like the dome because nothing stacks nicely. Like this dome here really makes a difference. This is cute. It's got really pretty prints, but again, the dome is not, it's not good for me. I want a nice flat. Yeah, this one's bigger, but I prefer it to be a flat lid. Look at the cute nutcrackers. Isn't this such a pretty tin? Anyone doing any cookie exchanges this year? So cute. Such nice prints. These sell out instantly every year. So there's the little gingerbread pattern, the tree, and the mitt. Which one is your favorite? Some of the toiletries like soaps and lotions and oh look, there's Jason. It's a couple of dollars more at Walmart. There's this Palmer's as well. Softening lotion. So anyways, there's a whole bunch of stuff here. Also, if you are looking for little items to wrap, Dermacell, I think this one's not too bad. It works. These are new pumpkin scented steamers for the shower. Has anyone tried them before? Do they, or like it doesn't matter, eucalyptus. These are really popular, by the way. They sell fast. Oh my gosh, if they had a little spray, these are salts, but if they had a spray that went with this, that would be amazing because there's the cream, the salts, and these are the creams. And cashmere, a lot of you have said this one here is your favorite. So take a peek for that. But then they also have like the foot and the hand care stuff. These are little Care Bears. A lot of things are kind of making a return, almost like a nostalgic retro vibe going on. Like I found, this is Care Bears, but I found strawberry shortcake recently. Little sets are perfect, not just for the tub, but there are people who collect little duckies. I think, like, especially those who drive Jeeps, I find them always sitting on the dashboard. There's some of the strawberry shortcake And these are new covers. They're like a silicone, maybe, bendy. And they have a few things here, some snacks. There's Huggies. I like the one with the hard, snappy part on top rather than this one here. But just to give you a heads up, they did have it. Like this, but it was a Huggies brand. And I hear that this is a pretty good price, $2 a pack here at Dollar Tree, so they might sell fast. I do notice that they're going pretty quick. What else is here? There's some food. I don't even know what direction to head in, so let me figure out where to go. Thought before I head over to the other part of the store, there are some other toiletries here too. Soaps and hand soap. Just to give you an overview, there are Dove and the aftermarket of soft soap. It's not soft soap, it's like spa soap they call it. Okay, I wanted to take a look at this island as well, so I think I'm gonna head over. Just a ton of crafty material here. I'm surprised that this is not in the other section, but we'll take it. We'll just look at these little things. I've seen some amazing ornaments being done with this stuff. I think I'm gonna buy one. And then they add little beads, and I think it's just perfect. These are beautiful. If you have a clear bay, you can add that as an accent. Some felt stars. This is a nice thick felt too. If they had sheets like this, oh my gosh, like full sheets, I would be purchasing it. I have not seen thick felt like that in forever. So there's some more toiletries here as well. Like, look, see, Shoopa Shoops and Jurassic Park and all of these things. Paw Patrol, I don't even know some of the characters, but Minnie Mouse. And then, of course, there's shampoo and conditioner, some more hand soaps. This little island, it looks deceiving. It's fully packed with so many nice craft items. I love the little trees. You can stain them with some shoe polish. They have like different colors. Just kind of get the color that you want. They have a whole bunch of ornaments here. Little penguins and snowmen. Lights, these are the colored ones. So we saw the white lights and there's colored here. The mini trees are over here. See that? Wow. I think Dollar Tree will have some new stockings this year. This is the same stuff we've seen for the last few years. I just wanted to give you a heads up that there has been some boxes that I have been spotting at different stores with different quantities. So I think it was this. Yes, it was this. So the sandwich bag has 70, but then there are some boxes that only had 40 or 48. Oh, here, this one, 50. So just be mindful. Be so mindful, because that's a huge difference for your money. These are actually really nice. I like using this when I go to the grocery store to get my fruits and vegetables. All this stuff is going up in price. Who uses lunch bags still? I craft with them. I'll use them for paper and I crumple it and use it in my paper crafts. But for the most part, I don't. Do people use lunch bags, or do you just use a reusable lunch bag? My kids always had reusable lunch bags. I don't even know if kids ever brought a brown paper bag to school. Wow, these are Disney sponges. Wow, Disney, Mickey Mouse, how freaking cute. This would make great little kitchen. Anyway, it's just fun, right, for the kids when they're doing the dishes and stuff, to have some special sponges for them, maybe, especially if you have younger kids. Mine won't care, but it's always nice to have something to make chores a little more fun. And last time I kind of zoomed past the dishware, I just assumed everyone had already seen it, and then I got a whole bunch of questions on my last video. Plaid without any sentiments, which is amazing. Then they have the matching mugs here, but they do have sentiments. And then this one here, there's also a mug that matches. And then I think it's this pattern here. So of course you can have like a simple white plate or whatever suits your style. Here are some of the matching bowls and the mug. I think this is what drew attention to some questions. So this mug here is printed dual-sided, which is nice. So if you're left-handed or right-handed, sometimes it's tricky, right? And then they have the snowflake pattern. I don't see, well, there's the trees, but the snowflakes with the gold is not here this year, which I actually prefer this one. This is nice. I like the way the snowflakes are printed better than the trees. You see how the tree kind of cuts off with a line and the snowflake finishes? This is the snowflake is much nicer. I do love the tree plates, but see, this one doesn't finish off with the cut off line, so I really do like that. And then here are some of the glassware. So hopefully that covers all of it. So there's no gold on these dishes. Which one do you like better? You see, here's some mugs with the gold pattern last year. How are your Dollar Trees these days? Is it busy when you come in or is it quiet? These are a new pom-pom maker with a 3 set because for a while I believe it was only 1. These are my favorite for storing my sequins. I have them all organized. If you ever take a look at one of my craft tour videos, you'll see how I organize that. There's a whole bunch of crafty materials, some silicone mats, which are good for your glue gun. And then they have a whole bunch of new craft kits as well. Some gem kits. I've spotted some Christmas ones. So I'll just share here. Silicone, this is nice. Just the round one. You can make some ornaments with it if you have the resin product already at home. So these are kind of new. Diamond painting bookmarks. I think this is fantastic for a book lover. You can put it in a stocking with a gift card or something. And they have these. I know some of you are having trouble finding them, but they are typically restocked. They sell really quickly. Some items from a couple of years ago, recollections from Michael's, they do. Oh, these. Finally, they're being found at more stores. You can do a really nice finish on these and make them into ornaments with a family picture. You can, if you have textured stuff like baking soda or Esso, I think it's called, you can add that to the frame. I keep looking for tracing paper that was like an acetate that I found at Dollar Tree a while back, and I make my own acetate sheets. I print stuff off of Canva and then make my own transparent sheets. And I was hoping actually to get some of the clay colored one. This is the white one. I might grab this one as well. I have a gingerbread mold I bought at the thrift store and I want to make the little houses. These are new stamps, I think, because for a while we've been seeing, I don't know, these would be cute even for turning into Christmas gifts. You don't have to use them just for birthday. You can paint them or color them red and green. Traditional Christmas colors will make it really stand out. Oh, I think I need to grab this. So I have a card making couple weekends now for making cards for seniors, and I would like to bring some stuff to donate to the card making sessions as well. You can add like little berries to this with watercolors. Oh, I'm gonna have some fun in here, so let me think of some ideas. Oh wow, I used to make little shakers, even showed tutorials on how I made some over the years on the channel, and here they are made at Dollar Tree. Look how fun they are. They're great for card making, but also if you're doing paper crafts, pocket letters, scrapbooking, all of that stuff. And this is new. Let me take this apart. I don't know. So there's, of course you could take it apart, but I was just wondering of what we can make with it. These are beautiful. Have you tried the glass seed beads in these tubes? They're not typically carried by Dollar Tree. They're kind of like a special find. I'm wondering if I'm doing some of those little embroidery wood things, I'd like to add some gems glass gems to them. I do have small seed beads. I don't know if mine at home are glass or plastic. I am going to grab another one of these. So Grinch is huge this year. It's everywhere. You go to Walmart, Marshall's, any store. And I'm so happy that Dollar Tree has decided to carry these little kits. I'm wondering if I can use these in my paper crafts. No, I don't think so. I love Frosty. The snowman's like the classic. These are so cute. Perfect for stocking stuffers. So well done. Very, very well done. So there's a whole bunch here, and I think these all repeat. Yep, they do. And I think they'll sell pretty fast. This is a nice coloring pack. I'm kind of going through here. I'm wondering if there's something for my niece, but my kiddos are a bit... Well, my daughter colors with me. She'll color the big sheets that I usually put out for the seasons. I'm not sure about this, if I should grab it or not. The stickers are fun for her to like peel, and she's so good at matching where they're supposed to go. I bought her a bluey one in the summertime, and she was so good at matching. She'd pull the little stickers off and find the place on the sheet. I'm wondering if I should grab this. I don't know. No, not my style. I like more of a vintage feel. This is also a cute activity book. I love white, nice pages, so this checks off the box for me. And it comes with some really cute stickers. Here's another carry along. Really well done. I'm impressed because I was just at Walmart and they had so many great options, and I was very tempted by all of theirs. So I'm really happy with this display here. Dollar Tree has done a fantastic job. I'll just put these back. I know it's hard. They don't really stay, but it's nice to keep things in order. Makes shopping a little bit better for the next person. Like, these are so cute. I'm very tempted. I love the little tray. Sometimes I just need two hands. Can't do things with one. So hopefully the next person that comes along doesn't make a big mess of this display. It's not that hard to put things back. Just look and put things back. It does make Dollar Tree look so much better than when it's looking like a tornado went by. So this print got me last time. And I think I'm going to cut out and fussy cut the little houses, manipulate them into my paper crafts. There's Lauren. This one here doesn't belong. Here it's a money holder. I just wish people would put things. It's probably one of my biggest pet peeves shopping at Dollar Tree is people treat it like, I don't know. Do you treat? Sorry. I just wish people would put things back where they picked it up from. It's not that complicated. You pull out a box, you take something off a peg, you put it right back where you took it from. So there's a whole bunch of different patterns here. And of course, not all the Dollar Trees have the same ones because, look, I feel like these are new this year. Every store I've gone to has different boxes and different sets, so just be mindful of that. I'm so excited because I didn't think I was going to find these fun plushy socks with all these adorable prints. There's the gingerbread themed one. Look at this, the bows. And I feel like this would be really nice in a gift basket just because the prints are so fun and vibrant. So now I have some decisions to make because, yeah, they're just adorable. I don't know if my daughter would like them, but maybe even for me. These bows are beautiful, and there's a variety of colors, and burgundy's really in this year, and I think even this one is still in. So they're so beautiful. These stickers are, I guess, window decorations, but you can use them for decorating if you do paper crafts or mail out packages. These look really cute on the outside. of a package. Well, maybe you want to wrap it with craft paper and then have like cute paper wrapped inside if you're wrapping a gift. I hope I'm making some sense, like 2 layers. These are so nice because they're glass, and I love this print, and I keep eyeing it thinking I should grab it just for the paper, and then I can use the foil containers still too. These are new this year. We didn't have the cute gingerbread theme like this last year, and they have some doilies, which is great for wrapping as well, gifts and stuff. You don't have to just use it for baked goods. I use it sometimes even to wrap my pocket letters. I've done a cute doily. Are these good? They're Lady Sarah. I feel like these are going to sell fast. They're really great for kids. This is all that's left for the Christmas fabric. Can you believe it? There was a whole box. A couple boxes. There's lots of ribbon, which is awesome, but I cannot believe all the fabric squares are gone. Really pretty ribbon, at least still left, thankfully, but I feel like in the next few days it will be gone. Look, this is not common to find all of the variety that's here. This is really pretty. If you're doing any cookie exchanges or baked goods, these actually stack into one another. It's kind of hard to share with one hand, but they do stack and case into one another. So cute, the gingerbread pattern this year. So the blue one we usually see, snowmen and all that, but the gingerbread one is new. Look at this one, so cute. I just don't love the green. This is the first time I'm seeing these LED candles with a nutcracker print, or any print, to be honest. I've never seen them printed before, so it looks like it's just nutcrackers. And they have little flock trees, bells, ornaments, a garland, tree garland, I guess. There's different kinds here too. And then these you can paint black or silver or rustic. Pillowcases are back, so they have the gingerbread one. Last year there were 3 prints: gingerbread, this one here with the candy canes, and I think there was a tree print if I'm not mistaken, but you can let me know if they're back. These plates are so cute. There was a gingerbread pattern one with they were. Just to give you an overview of all the gingerbread themed items, there are these little canvas bags. They have these treat bags, the clear ones. Not tasty. There's the tree print, which actually is really nice too. And there's 3 per pack. And these ones are the ones that I just found. The candy canes are cute. You can customize them, write some, like a name on vinyl. And then there's the snowflake, I guess. I'm not sure if it's a snowflake. I think so. Oh my goodness, now it doesn't want to fall back down. This one's pretty. And there's the little elf on the shelf. I think they're a candy. Lots of treats here. Chocolates and marshmallows and solid chocolates. There's chocolate covered marshmallow, it looks like. Wow, this is heavy. It is heavy. These remind me of when I was a kid. They were always sold at like shops and stuff. And Peeps, great for a hot chocolate or a hot cocoa stand. And a stocking stuffer maybe. Oh look, there's some more trays. It's so cute. And then there's the round one. I found the square one, like a rectangle like this. But I'm wondering, oh my gosh, they're so awesome. What else could we do with them? I'm thinking for my niece to set up her place at the table, something with little gingerbreads. I don't know, now I'm like conflicted. Should I do this one? I think the blue is so cute and it matches. I was gonna do the square or keep calling it a square, but the rectangle. I was thinking, now I don't know which one to do. And here's some more socks again. I don't think I caught all of these before. I was so excited. I kind of blanked, but aren't these adorable? No, I think we saw all of them. We did. Anyways, I'm gonna head to the checkout. Look, I didn't see these little canvas bags. There's 2 per pack. And little reindeer and Santa. Those we usually see every year, but this one's pretty. And I'm super excited because I already see some new things. So let me just grab a cart and then we'll go shopping. Look at these. These are the tote bags. They're not fabric, but almost like a canvas plastic. I'm not really sure, but how cute are the pink ones? The pink prints. I'm going to show you all of them here. And there's only a few of them, so when they're out, if you see them and you like them, buy them because they sell out pretty quick at the store. So I feel like they were just put out here. There might be a couple of each print, but more so of some prints than others. These bags are much bigger and a different canvas. So here's the wreath one. And I love this pink. I just love the print on it. It's so cute. I wish the print was on the side panel. The bow's very trendy. And then the blue one. Which one is your favorite? I'm not sure about the nutcracker yet. The pillowcases are back. And there's a whole bunch of containers here for baked goods. Little Minnie and Mickey stockings. The mini ones. Some more containers here with cute prints. Who's doing a cookie exchange this year? Or even frozen food exchange? I love these little bags with the gingerbread prints. I bought a pack. There's the one with the candy canes. It looks like you can easily customize it. And then these cute ones. I'm sure. What is this? Is this a snowflake? I couldn't figure it out last time either. A really nice selection here of containers. They have deep ones and shallow ones, just so many different options. Pencils are cute. Somebody was looking for some pencils, so look at this one, the pink print with the gingerbread houses here. Cookies, so cute. I believe I did buy these window clings or like stickers, this set, because of the gingerbread house. I feel like that's the box that I did buy. They have some plates with gingerbread prints on it. These are metal. They're different than the ones I found. The ones I found were like a really hard plastic. They were in my previous shop with me. I don't see any here. These are glass, which is fantastic. I keep eyeing this paper. I mean, I can use the foil tins for freezer meals, but it's the pattern on that paper. There's the peppermint here. In case I have not seen this anywhere else, so maybe others haven't. There are 15 plates in this pack. And then there's the square or rectangle shaped ones. These are from last year, I think. We did see them at some stores. It's quite interesting because I haven't seen any of these giant bags. I don't think so at any other store. This one's cute. And there's plaid and look, some more gingerbread theme. I like the pink one, I think, better than the green one, but anyways, there's some Jell-O candy canes, NHL-themed ones, a whole bunch of treats that I haven't seen anywhere else, the Kisses, the Reese's. Wow. It's a really pretty gold. It's metallic and shiny, and it has a sentiment, Merry Christmas, on it. I'm not sure if it's visible, but they have some other shiny metallic here as well. This one's quite nice. Not as, I wish I had less of the gold, more red. Anyways, I did spot a nice one at a different store, but it wasn't metallic. I think it was just a matte finish. And lots of the Grinch and the Elf. All the novelty ones seem to be selling pretty good here. And it's really full like this. It's a bit hard to share. I have to pull them out, but there's some more of this Christmas. And we've seen most of these in my previous walkthroughs. These are really large bows, so great for garland, but also gift giving. These are more of that faux velvet. The deer, they sell so fast. These acrylic deer would be so pretty amongst garland and some twinkly lights. I just think they would look beautiful. You can paint these black. Some of us have been transforming these into like metal finished nutcrackers, so that's pretty cool. And then they have the beets again. These are little gift card holders, so pretty. And there's 3 per pack, so that's not too bad. Let's take a look at the island here of dishware. So I know some of you love seeing the different patterns and options. And do let me know, do your stores carry these? Or is it just a select few stores? This one here has the sentiments, but you can sometimes find them without any words, like this, which is just simple in the middle. I prefer that. I think it's a little more timeless, and you can mix and match things. Look how pretty these ones are. I just wish the green was a little bit more on the forest green rather than a teal green. And they have a whole bunch of placemats. You can turn these into pillows. You can make tote bags. Some people have gotten so creative. I'm sure there's so many ideas with the fabric from it. And then these are beautiful, aren't they? And here's the matching dessert plates with the little trays. Very nice on a white plate too. So this store, this specific Dollar Tree, has gift bags that I have not seen at any other store. And I'm really excited because I know some of you love transforming these into a piece of art. You can Mod Podge them onto a canvas and then poke little holes where, there's little lights or a lantern or something like that, and put twinkle lights. You can do it through a frame. You can use a frame and just have it sitting, or you can do a canvas piece. You can thrift an old canvas piece and paint it white. Like if you find an old art piece for a good price and then just paint it over white, you can Mod Podge one of these bags over it, or you don't even have to paint the canvas white. You can just Mod Podge this over it. It's not like you're going to be painting on it. So yeah, anyways, there's some really beautiful pieces here. It's hard to share, and I don't want to knock anything over because I'm not, holding it with one hand. So let me just be gentle here and share with you some of the beautiful images that are available. And of course, these are gorgeous gift bags too, but I just see them as being like, look at this. This looks like it's already glowing. I can only imagine with little lights. The bags some of them are really high up. It's hard for me to even get to them to film, to share with you. These are very AI generated. There's something about them I don't love it. Do you like it? I just feel like the other ones are obviously digital too, but there's just something about these. They've almost lost me. How cute with the little animals. Oh my gosh. The little chicken. Just too sweet. And then when I see something like this, I need to have it for my paper crafts. This is glittery. It's just got the right colors. And I have some other cards and paper that would match. This is really sweet too with all the dogs. And then there are 2 per pack, which is reasonable. So it's plaid and trees. Yeah, and then, there's some of these bags here. It's funny because not all the stores I go to have the same things with the little deer. Yeah, so there's some paper, tissue paper, boxes. I haven't seen boxes yet anywhere, so this is the first time. I'll try to share them with you, but as soon as I pull stuff out, I always feel like it's pretty sturdy right now. These ones are character ones. Not too bad. And there's boxes all lined up down here. And these are little boxes, I think. They're probably shallow though, right? There's 5 per set. And the little lights, just to share with you the colors. Oh, and they also have some of the scented little pine sticks. And these are fully stocked. Some of you have been transforming them. I haven't seen the Merry Christmas sign in years. Lots of ornaments here. I'll just kind of, for the most part, these sell pretty quick, but they're pretty standard, the ornaments that we've been seeing over the last few years. I don't really see anything too new this year other than maybe a couple pieces, but nothing crazy. And then, of course, the ornaments have turned to plastic and don't have a bell. The picks are selling really fast. Little Grinch pens. You can decorate your tree, pop them in your tree. How cute. See, you can hide them, make a Grinch themed, and put a couple of them for accent. That green doesn't really go, but I was trying to share with you how it would kind of match into your tree. These are cute diamond art sticker kits. I think I have to think about buying and leaving them out. I should actually buy these little wood things because I have some glass beads I want to feed through the embroidery thread and do something cute with it. There's ink pads here. Usually you see the Forever in Time, but this is the holiday one. They have some other craft items here. Make your own little ugly sweaters as ornaments and lots of tin. Like these match the bags, right? So if you had some cookies and then you wanted to put them in a matchy-match bag, how cute. I wish this one was pink because it would go with the bag. They don't have a pink one. Yeah. Doesn't go with the pink, does it? Kind of does, but not really. It would be cuter if it was pink. Anyways, I'm rambling here. So I have to go through all of these with you because there's so many wonderful kids books here. Here's Sesame Street, sorry. So Elmo and Abby, Abby Cadabby, and Zoe. And then there's all these other books that I have never seen. Oh my gosh. Be the Buzz. This is the pigeon. Isn't he popular? I feel like, wow. Okay, so I'm going to read this and see what I think of it. Actually, this one's ripped. I should grab a different one. Puppy Goes Potty. This is so good. Anyways, there are so many kids' books here, but there's also a ton of novels. So I'm going to take my time, share some of these with you, and then we're going to go and look at the kids' novels. I'm just going to put this one aside because then I will read it to make sure. I'm so particular with kids' books. Lots of coloring books here. I bought this one for my niece. No, I think it was pink, actually. No, it was just a coloring book. I don't think there were any activity sheets. So good. So many books here. Some of you might recognize some. And if you do and you've enjoyed a book, maybe recommend it down below. Somebody else will appreciate that. If you haven't liked a book, maybe also let us know it was terrible. There's a lot of options here, that's for sure. If you need to, just pause, because I'm not going to pull every single one of these out. But if you need to pause or a screenshot, then you kind of have an idea of what to look for. But there's just so many. I can't possibly go through all of them, I don't think. Pulling them out one by one. Anyways, haven't seen these before. And there was a whole table not too long ago, the bins filled with them. This one I always see at the thrift store. It always catches my attention. Has anyone read it? Dog friendly. Anyways, hope that this helps you. I think after I'm finished looking at these books, I'm probably gonna visit the bottom shelf of the kids' books because there's more down here. Look at this. So many. I just don't know what the stories are like. If there's a nice story, let me know. I'm so picky, so I read it first before I ever buy them, especially here at Dollar Tree, because I don't think you can return them, right? This is a coloring book. Oh, it's got nice pages. Nice white pages. There's a few coloring books in here. Some more kids' books. Like, see, I've never seen this before. I'll read that one. Maybe I'll read this one too. What else? Sometimes I don't like too busy. The books are a bit too busy with too many texts, too many colors. It's a little overwhelming for me, so I just think it will be overwhelming for the little one. A whole bunch of books here. Anyways, after I'm done this, I think I'm gonna check out, so I hope everyone is having a nice weekend. And what are you up to? Do you have any plans? Are you... grab this one as well. Are you staying home? Are you working? Do you have family or any events to attend? I'd love to hear what you're up to. I always like hearing from you guys, letting me know what you're... If I were a fish, I'll read this one as well. And or do you decorate for Christmas? If you do, have you already decorated? Are you going to decorate? Or Thanksgiving, some of you are celebrating Thanksgiving as well coming up. So, and there's some yarn here and some tools.